What is going on, FHL? It is time, finally, because it's been a long-ass day, for the final qualifying session of Saturday at 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. I do have an update. So, earlier today, in the last session, earlier today, Juggalo was officially disqualified as we thought, but it turns out he is not home. He messaged me on Facebook, and it was before the 30-minute mark, so he will be running tomorrow. He is in the hospital, well, not he's in the hospital, but his daughter is in the hospital, so our hearts go out to him and hope that everything is okay. So he will be running tomorrow, as well as Stance Cloud 3. He messaged me literally 8 minutes before the 30-minute mark, so I just didn't get it on my phone because since I was watching the stream, for whatever reason when I'm watching the stream, I don't get notifications. So I looked back at the time, and they both will be running tomorrow, so you'll see them tomorrow. But back to the last qualifying session of the day. Forza Horizon Drift League is see, long day, guys. Forza Horizon Drift League is presented by Trifecta Drift Team. Do you meet the trifecta? Speed, proximity, style. Also brought to you by Plantronics Gaming. Guys, it's been too long. It's too long of a day. Plantronics Gaming, gear up, gear good. Also sponsored by 110 Customs. We don't just give 100% effort, we give you 110. Also sponsored by Figurative Tuning. Need a drift tune that needs a couple tweaks or a whole new drift tune? Go to Figurative Tuning. They'll help you figure it out. Also sponsored by HKS Performance, bringing style to drifting since 2002. Also by Team 5 Zog and Forza Daily Skids on Instagram. Strictly Sideways, VaporsOnline.com. and stickerboost.com. Go to stickerboost.com, use the code FHDL to get 15% off your purchase. Alright, so here we go. Time to get in, get my traffic glitch out of the way. And guys, in this session is your current points leader and co-leader of Most Hated Drift Crew, Preeminent Being. So you will see him running, as well as, hold on, as Prodigy Eagles. He's the one guy that has not responded yet or joined. And then you will see another Most Hated Drift Crew member, Stop Get Some Help, and then a new one, Most Hated Drift Crew member, I believe, Night Fox 2424. So you will see those three definitely. Still trying to wait, or still waiting to hear from Prodigy Eagle to see if he will be running. But like I said, you will have your current points leader running in this session. Still looking for his first win, but he has been consistent to be on top of the points and not have a win. He's came so close multiple times. He went to the final last round and in the first round and couldn't come up with a win. So you best believe that he is looking for that win here at Byron Bay. So we will wait for this glitch to get over with. And also, he's been qualifying towards the top too. He's gotten over 90s twice this season that I know of for sure. But he has been in the top 5 consistently. The only time he wasn't was round 1. He qualified, I believe, 13th. And ever since then, he's been near the top. So I will go through the course real quick. Drivers will line up at this line to my right that's going across. And then they will do a 50 roll starting in the right lane, but then they can move wherever they want on the road. If they want to move left to do a feint entry, that's fine. Or if they want to just stay here and do a normal entry, that is okay too. But they must start in the right lane. Doing a 50 roll all the way to the last driveway on the left. Sorry, had a brain fart. Then you're going to accelerate and then initiate the last driveway on the left, or where my car will be parked. And it's going to be a hard braking area coming into this inside clip here where you are going off the road edge, sweeping out to a touch and go about where this curb is. Be careful with the curbs, they will eat you alive, and we've seen it a few times today. And then there's no clips here, but as you can see, I'm just zigzagging behind you're going to want to take to set you up for this next corner, because it is an inside uphill, meaning you have to stay on the inside as long as you can and hope that you are there long enough for the judges to score it for your score. And then sweeping back out to an outside zone, coming through these parking spots. You have to get in those parking spots for it to count, and then coming out, or coming in to an inside clip here through the needle is what we're calling it, because you're literally threading the needle is what you're trying to do. Is an inside clip here to this curb, but you cannot drop tires on that divider there in the middle on that curb either. We want you to stay on the road or at least on the concrete close to this curb without dropping any tires, with angle coming through here and holding it all the way to the end of this white line here in the middle. So it looks like it is starting to rain. If it is still raining after I do my full course demo, once I run it, and this car does not like the rain, so hopefully the course stays dry for me. And then if it is still raining, we will have a 10-minute rain delay. And if that is the case, oh, sorry guys, I was just pausing the music. I'll back up, that is my fault, rip me. So like I said, they will line up at this line here, honk and ready, and then do a 50-mile-an-hour roll to the last driveway on the left. Accelerate, initiate, hard on the brakes. Oh, I barely got out to that touch and go with not much angle, but coming through this Manji section, nice fluid transitions, and riding this inside line on the uphill, sweeping out to the outside zone, and threading the needle all the way to the finish. Not a bad run, probably one of the best ones I put out today. All right, so I'm gonna go park my car at the initiation point and we'll get underway with who is running when. All right, so let me get in drum mode, aka follow cam. First run, one's gonna be Prodigy Eagles, but since he's not in here, the next one will be Stop, get some help. So Stop, please pull up to the line. Wait for Stop to pull up. On the IROC. All right, when ready, honk your horn and then you may go. There's his horn, he's off and running. For his first qualifying run here in Byron Bay. Looking for a small feint entry. Big feint entry, but this is coming in so hot that he missed the inside clip, not getting the touch and go either. Here he comes through the Manji section. Nice fluid transitions, that is very nice through this section. And then coming up the hill, not getting the inner zone. Trying to sweep out, oh, but he straightens, but still getting the outer zone. And then dropping a tire on the divider through the needle. All right, so now he's gonna line up for his second and final run. Hopefully he can clean it up a little bit. All right, stop, honk when ready, and then you may go. All right, he's off and running. Looking for a big feint entry this time. Hard on the brakes, getting that clip beautifully, but not getting the outer zone. Didn't have enough speed. And here comes the rain. Hopefully it doesn't wet it up for him. Oh, and then he grips up. Here he comes up the hill, not much angle, not getting the inner zone. Here he comes through the outer zone. Oh, but clips the curve, and that's going to straighten him up. And then that time, barely dropping a tire on the median, but maybe close enough that the judges may let it slide. So he's able to get his run in without making any big mistakes besides straightening up those 2 times. So thank you, Stop, for coming out and running. It is raining, but we do need to pull up to the line. Is Preeminent being your current points leader. We will not run until the rain stops, so we will take a 10-minute rain delay unless the rain stops before that. And in the meantime, we'll put up where you can follow us on social media on the screen. So we'll be right back. Okay, unfortunately, guys, that is the 10-minute mark for the rain delay, so Preeminent, being your current points leader, is going to have to run the rain. But don't worry, judges will compensate his scores for running the rain, meaning they will add just like a few points in each category to compensate for it. All right, so Preem, honk when ready, and then you may go. All right, there's his horn. He's off and running. First 50-mile-an-hour roll. His big faint entry. Just missing the clip. Getting the touch and go. He comes through very fluid transitions. Not big angle on the second one, but big angle coming into this corner. Not sure if he's going to be able to get the whole zone on that inner zone. Just dropping tire through 30 the needle with big angle through the finish. Very good run for Preem, especially in the rain. Like I said, they will compensate for that in points for him running in the rain. So he's going to pull up for his second run. All right, Preem, just honk when ready, and then you may go. He's off and running for his last run. Gonna sweep over for that big faint entry. Just barely dropping a tire on that inside clip. Getting the touch and go beautifully this time. He's running as if it's dry, very good transitions. Just because of the rain, he's going to come in too hot and not be able to get that inside zone. Excuse me, getting the outer zone and threading the needle beautifully. I thought he was going to definitely overshoot that with it being as wet as it is. Great driving by Preeminent. Preeminent being your current points leader, which means there's only one left with the people who are here. Prodigy Eagles only has 7 minutes, so all that's left is Night Fox. Night Fox, if you could please pull up to the line. Again, since he will also be running in the rain, his scores will be compensated for that. All right, so when, oh, where are you going, buddy? Where are you going? All right, right there you go. All right, honk when ready, and then you may go for your first run. Here we go. First run, first time in FHDL is Night Fox. His Excel zone initiates. Bit of a lag, but not too much. May have just got the inside clip. Definitely getting the touch and go. Here he comes through the Manji section. Pretty good transitions. Trying to hold that inside. He may have just got it even in the rain. Getting that outer zone. Oh, but it looked like he gripped up just a little bit. Maybe slowed down a little too much, but he did thread the needle. I went over him a little bit because he had to slow down so much, causing him to grip up just a tad bit in this rain. All right, so honk your horn and then you may go. Here is the last qualifying run of the day. Unless Prodigy Eagles shows up. It's the Excel zone. Hits the initiation point. Pretty good faint initiation, but not getting that inner clip. Getting the touch and go. Little angle checky, but still pretty good transitions. Good line. Coming up. Maybe getting that inside zone again through that rain. Barely touching that curb there, and threads the needle barely. Nearly dropped a tire on the divider. Two very good runs by Night Fox, so keep an eye on him. All right, guys, that is going to do it for Saturday qualifying at Byron Bay West. We'll see you guys tomorrow. The first qualifying run tomorrow is going to be at 12 p.m. noon Central, and that is going to be Percy. We will see you guys then. Until then, keep it slideways and have a good night.